Hey guys, I'm back and meron akong bagong PC build. 50,000 pesos gaming PC build featuring the GTX 1070. Itong build na to, kayang i-run ang Battlefield 4 at ultra settings, 1080p na walang problema. Average FPS is 150 FPS, so overall, kayang-kayang lahat ng AAA games at 1080p. And kung gusto nyo naman mag 1440p ay wala rin problema since kaya itong build na to i-run ang games sa 1440p at max settings with an average of 60 frames per second. So, dito tayo sa processor. I went with the i5 6600 3.3GHz quad-core processor since we have a big budget and most games utilize 4 cores. This processor can handle every AAA game na lalaruin nyo, and for this price, I opted for this kasi for just 1,000 pesos more from the i5 6500, may processor ka na mas mataas ang turbo clock speed which helps in more performance and better gaming results. Dito sa motherboard, MSI B150M Pro VD. This is a business-grade motherboard pero it supports our processor and pwede rin naman gamitin for gaming. It can handle up to a maximum RAM of 32GB and it has USB 3.1 slots for faster data transfer, and maliit lang siya dahil micro ATX and that will fit in most PC cases. This motherboard does a good job and is fit for our build. Moving on to the GPU, it's the Palit GTX 1070 Jetstream 8GB GDDR5. Ngayon, itong GPU na to, kayang-kaya durugin ang lahat ng AAA games at 1080p with over 100 plus FPS in most cases. It also has the Pascal architecture na sabi ng Nvidia will give the graphics card better performance than the GTX Titan X, na sinabi din nila na fastest GPU on the planet. Kung gusto mo rin mag 1440p gaming ay wala rin problema. You can run games at max settings 1440p na lagpas ng 60 FPS and sometimes with the max of 100 FPS in 1440p. For me, with this budget of 50k, ito yung best graphics card available for this price point. Now to the RAM. Kingston HyperX Fury 8GB DDR4 2133MHz RAM. Walang special about this RAM kundi yung DDR4 memory. It's the latest memory which is also faster than the older DDR3 RAM, pero hindi ko naman sinasabi na mahina ng DDR3 RAM. DDR4 lang ang latest, and if you want to get the best gaming experience, go with DDR4. At isa pa nga pala, most games do well in 8GB of RAM. Exceeding to 12 gigs or 16 gigs won't make a drastic impact on your performance unless you do professional productivity work. But I recommend getting 16 GB if you have the money. Now to the SSD. Ito yung Samsung 850 EVO 120GB SSD. Kumuha ako ng SSD since 50k naman budget natin, and this can pretty much help in your computer work. Lagay mo dito yung OS mo and main applications mo or yung games na lagi mong nilalaro for a faster boot up time and faster startup. Also, malaking tulong ito to lessen the stress on your mechanical drives and mas malaking space for the hard drive. Speaking of hard drive, I also went with the Western Digital Caviar Blue 1TB hard drive. Nothing special and magandang hard drive dahil ginawa ito ng Western Digital na kilala naman for making very good hard drives. 1TB of storage which is enough for 2016 PC games and kung anong files pa ang gusto nyong ilagay. To the power supply, XFX Pro Series 650 watts, semi-modular and 80 plus bronze. Marami ako nabasang review about this and I can say na maganda nga itong power supply. Nakita ko rin ang XFX kasama sa PSU list na nasa tier 1, and ang ibig sabihin nun ay top quality power supply brands. 650 watts ay enough for the build and has enough wattage kung mag-upgrade kayo for an SLI configuration. Lastly, dito sa case, Cooler Master Case 5. Itong case na ito ay one of the most versatile and dynamic PC cases sa opinion ko dahil pwede mo i-customize ang loob and bububol yung hard drive trays, and you can also buy an expansion kit like the window panel and top cover na may support para sa radiator liquid cooling. Sturdy at maganda itong case na to, and para sa 1,300 pesos, sulit na sulit dahil maraming features kahit na mura. And to add, maganda rin ang airflow sa loob dahil 140mm fans ang gamit nito. That is the build, and nire-recommend ko na sa mga may pera dyan and gusto nyo magkaroon ng gaming PC na dumudurog ng games, build this PC dahil sobrang overkill sa games at 1080p. If na-enjoy nyo yung video, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Peace out.